What's up, guys? I wanted to make this video and y'all gonna laugh at me, but I honestly believe this. I believe that with the right strategy, that Levar Ball could beat Micheal Jordan in a game of one-on-one in ideal conditions. I mean, the conditions would have to be just right, like assuming, Levar's training and he's in the right shape to deal with Micheal Jordan's athleticism, even at this age, and conditioning. Um, I also believe that LeBron could beat Kobe in a game on one. Not in ideal circumstances, like assuming prime, they're both in their prime, right? But assuming LeBron uses the right strategy, and with LeVar Ball as well, assuming they use the right strategy. That's the most important part, is that they use this strategy. When I play one-on-one, if I ever have anybody, if I ever have a height and weight advantage on someone could be like way faster than me, like more athletic, way more skilled. But if I have a height and weight on some advantage on somebody, I should mention that I'm a very good inside scorer and I have good ball handling. I'm not a very good shooter, but I'm a very good inside scorer. But if I have those advantages on someone, like I can score like 100% field goal percentage. And it's not pretty, but I use this strategy where it's like playing against your dad. Like you play against your dad and he just fucking puts the ball up there. You could be way more athletic than your dad, but anyways, I use this strategy where I just back them down until I'm right underneath the basket, and I have a height advantage and a weight advantage, and I put the ball up here and I have a hook shot, and they can't get to the hook shot up here, and I just put it up here and just flip it in. And it doesn't take much of a height and weight advantage to do this. And strength, like those advantages you need. Like they could be way better than you at basketball, but if you have height, weight, and strength on them, you're not necessarily all three, but if you have all three, you're going to score 100% against them. But if you have two, you can score a very high percentage, And if you just have weight against them, if they're not that much taller than you, you can score a very high percentage. But you have to be a skilled inside scorer. For example, there's this guy I play with at the gym. I mean, this has happened a lot to me, but this example, this guy I play with at the gym, he's way better than me. But sometimes we play one-on-one, and I just blow him out 10-0. And I just use this strategy where I crab dribble, I have all the time in the world, I have all the space in the world, there's nobody to come help, and I just lean on him and crab dribble, and then it doesn't take any energy. I just lean on him, and he's just working his ass off trying to keep me from getting close, and there's just nothing he can do. I go left, I take one step left, he cuts me off. I take one step, I crab dribble one step right, he cuts me off. Because he's faster than me. I take one step, and before you know it, eventually left, right, crab dribble right. He cuts me off, but before you know it, I'm right there under the basket, and I just put it up here and there's nothing he can do. And I score like 100% of the time against him, and I laugh. Like, I'll give him a little booty bump, like with the fucking back him down a little right before I lay it up, create some space, just easy. It's barbecue chicken. And this is what I'm suggesting that LeVar Ball could do and LeBron James could do against Kobe. LeVar Ball could do this against MJ. LeBron James could do this versus Kobe. Now, I think LeVar Ball is a big dude. I think he's like the same height as MJ actually, but he's got a strength advantage and a weight advantage. Now, when I say the right conditions, I'm assuming LeVar Ball has to be a good inside scorer, which I'm assuming he is. He's been playing long enough, and he's an old guy. They all can do that. He's got the strength advantage, a big strength advantage against MJ, and he's got a big weight advantage against MJ. And the height, I'm not sure about the height, but he's got enough of the factors that he can score, with this strategy, he can score a very high percentage. Higher than MJ can score. Now, we got to think about the other side. Okay, we've established all that he can score like a ridiculously high percentage, like 90%. Yeah, maybe not 90% against MJ, but maybe like 80%. I don't know. He could probably score like 80% against MJ. I'm going to estimate about 80% against MJ. Just back him down with this strategy. Lay it up. Easy money barbecue chicken. MJ can cook Levar Ball, obviously. That's going to be the biggest problem. But MJ can't back him down like that. He's going to score against him in the post, too. He might be able to do these just quick, but it's just not going to be... It's going to be a lot harder work, first of all. The percentage just isn't going to be as high. Because it's going to be like fadeaways, mid-range, close mid-range jumpers. And it's not going to just be like dad in the driveway just putting it over your head and just banking it in, you know, like from 1 foot away. It's not going to be that from... it's not going to be... Bottom line, it's not going to be as high as percentage. Well, you can say, well, he could shoot threes and go by threes. Well, MJ's not a good three-point shooter. So, hypothetically, what LeVar Ball said is not crazy. Now, could he win or not? I'm going to put my money on MJ. But, I mean, okay, first of all, another thing... Not first of all, but another thing I should say is that LeVar Ball would have to put aside his pride and not try to do anything pretty, nothing fancy, just lean on him and crab dribble until he's right under the rim and just bloop. I mean, he has to really put aside his pride and not try to do anything fancy here. And I mean, under those circumstances, I do think he could beat Micheal Jordan. Now, would he beat Micheal Jordan more than Micheal Jordan would beat him? Let's throw conditioning out of the window. Let's assume they just have equal conditioning. Nobody's going to get tired. Or well, that's the thing. Like, not that nobody's going to get tired, but let's say that they're both in the same shape. MJ's going to get tired. Depending on how many games they play, MJ's going to get tired before LeVar will, because LeVar can lean on him. And LeVar can just kind of hang out on defense. LeVar is just going to hang out in the paint. He's not going to try to contest jumpers. He's not going to go out of the paint. He's just going to try to stop any layups. So he doesn't have to go chase him around the court, really. He's just kind of staying in the paint and hoping he misses jumpers is basically the strategy, right? It's not going to work that much hard. Now, MJ on defense is going to have to work his ass off to keep LeVar from getting really close to the basket. So he's gonna have to that arm bar, try to keep him out of the paint, and it's not gonna work. So what MJ could do is save his energy, let him get in the paint because he's gonna anyway, and hope he misses a fucking 1 foot hook shot, like, you know, and it's not gonna miss. He's not gonna miss. If he's any kind of a good inside scorer, he's not gonna miss those. So that's my take on that. Call me crazy if you want, but I mean, we're assuming some things here. Like I said, assuming conditioning and stuff like that. The one thing that I think is MJ's gonna have just a ginormous advantage is the athleticism. It's fucking MJ. Like we saw, even at 50, he's probably going to be way more athletic. He might just be too explosive for LeVar, even in the paint. Like he might be able to just like fucking spin off LeVar and just like dunk on him. I don't know. Like he might be able to do that kind of shit still. Like he might be able to like MJ might be able to crab dribble, spin off him and dunk on his head still. Like we don't know. That's the one X factor there. Regarding as a side note, regarding Kobe and LeBron playing one-on-one, LeBron could do this same. Now, I don't think LeBron would win because I don't think LeBron would use this strategy. I think LeBron's too prideful. It's not really his style to do this. I think if they played like 1,000 games of one-on-one, after maybe 100 games, LeBron would finally figure out this strategy, or maybe he might take a few hundred games before LeBron finally realized this strategy. Now, if they played 1,000,000 games, now I give the edge to LeBron. But in a realistic scenario, you know, let's say they play 20 games of one-on-one, I think Kobe's going to destroy LeBron until LeBron starts to realize that this is the strategy he needs to use, is wear out Kobe, lean on him, just fucking Nothing flashy. Just fucking back him down. And LeBron's got height, strength, and weight on Kobe. Those are the 3 criteria. He's got all 3 of those. Now Levar Ball did not have those against MJ. I don't know about height, but I know he's got weight and strength against MJ. But LeBron has all 3. Inside scoring, though, is not. Well, we assume that LeVar has inside scoring. We don't know. So LeBron's inside scoring is probably good enough to just shoot a ridiculous percentage. Kobe's gonna cook LeBron on offense, but it's just not gonna be as high as the percentage as dad putting a layup over you in the driveway. It's just such a hyper. It's gonna be like a near 100%. Like this strategy, you can get near 100% against if you have a height, strength, and weight. You can get near 100%. It's easier than a fucking free throw, even with someone guarding you, because you're right there. You're literally like a foot from the basket. You put your hand up in the air, the ball is here, and you just fucking you bank it in. It's so easy. It's like a fucking Mikan drill. I mean, you don't believe me? Try it. If you're a good inside scorer, try it. Don't do anything else. Don't drive to the basket. Don't do jump shots. Don't do fadeaways. You don't even have to do any fancy dribbles whatsoever. Like that'll just wear you out. Like sometimes I'll do it anyway, but you can just lean on them. Sometimes if you want to get to sometimes you kind of want to get to the right spot so you can make sure you get the right angle to bank it in. And then you might have to throw in some fancy dribbles. Otherwise, you're not going to get as high of a percentage because the defender, if he's smart, he can stop you from getting to those right spots. Even if you crab dribble, like you're not going to be able to get to the right spots if he's smart. He'll make you shoot like straight on instead of from the post, the block. Instead of allowing you to shoot from the block and bank it in, he'll like he'll block the block. So to get to those spots, you might have to add some fancy dribbles and spin moves or something. But that depends on the defender. And if he does do that, you can figure out how to get to those. That's up to you, And but yeah, I think LeBron can figure that out, and I think LeVar can figure that out. And I think both those guys. And it's not a popular opinion, but I mean, try it out, guys. You don't believe me? Try it out. Next time you have a height, weight, and strength advantage on someone, even if it's just a little bit. If you're an inside scorer, you're gonna score near 100% of the time. Give it a try. All right, bye.